Episode 9. Directive Principles. India's Wish List. Indian Politics Simplified. What if the Constitution had a secret wish list for India? Not rules. Not rights. Just goals the sucker must try to achieve. That's exactly what Directive Principles of State Policy are. Welcome to Indian Politics Simplified. I'm your guide today. Episode 9. Directive Principles. India's Wish List Flag of India. Let's start with a simple analogy. Imagine your mom's wish list for you. Beta, become a doctor. Save money. Help the poor. She can't force you. But she really wants you to do it. Directive principles are exactly like that. For the government, they are guidelines written in Part IV of the Constitution. Articles 36 to 51. These are the directive principles. The government should follow them, but courts can't force them to. This is the key difference from fundamental rights. Fundamental rights equals enforceable. Break them, go to court. Directive principles equals non-enforceable. No court can punish a lazy sucker. So why include them in the Constitution at all? Great question. Think of them as India's long-term vision statement. Like a cricket team's strategy before a World Cup match. The plan isn't legally binding. But ignoring it? That's foolish. Dr. Ambedkar called them novel features of our Constitution. They were inspired by the Irish Constitution of 1937. Ireland had similar ideals. India borrowed and adapted the concept. Now let's understand what these directive principles actually say. We can group them into three big categories. Let's break it down. Category 1. Socialistic principles building construction. These focus on reducing inequality and ensuring welfare of all. Article 39. Distribute wealth equally. Don't let a few hoard everything. Think Mukesh Ambani versus a daily wage worker. Huge gap, right? This principle says, sucker, reduce that gap. Article 41. Right to work, education, and public assistance. MNREGA, the Job Guarantee Scheme, was inspired by this principle. Article 45. Free education for children up to age 14. This later became a fundamental right through the Right to Education Act 2009. See how directive principles can upgrade to fundamental rights over time? Category 2. Gandhian principles dove holding an olive branch. These reflect Mahatma Gandhi's vision for India after independence. Article 40. Organize village panchayats. Give power to local people. Gandhi believed India lives in its villages, not Delhi. Panchayati Raj system today? Directly inspired by this directive principle. Article 46. Promote education and economic interests of SC, street communities. Reservations in jobs and education? This principle supports that idea. Article 47. Raise nutrition levels. Improve public health. Ban harmful liquor. Some states like Gujarat have prohibition because of this principle. Article 48. Protect cows and other cattle. Prohibit their slaughter. This one is controversial, but it is part of the Constitution. Category 3. Liberal Intellectual Principles stack of books. These deal with modern, progressive governance ideas. Article 44. Uniform Civil Code. One law for all citizens. Currently, marriage and divorce laws differ by religion in India. UCC says, make one common law for everyone. Still not done. Article 50. Separate judiciary from executive. Judges equals independent. So the police can't influence court decisions. That's the idea. Article 51. Promote international peace. Respect other nations. Avoid what? India's foreign policy, non-alignment, peace talks, comes from this. Now, the big debate. Fundamental rights versus directive principles. What if they clash? Example, land reform versus right to property. In early India, courts said fundamental rights win. Always. But the 42nd Amendment 1976 changed this. Directive principles got power. Today, courts try to balance both. No automatic winner. Think of it like a cricket match. Both teams need to play fair. So how useful are directive principles in real life? Actually, super useful. Many big schemes came from them. Midday meal in schools. Article 47. Nutrition for children. Ayushman Bharat Health Scheme. Article 41. Public assistance. Legal aid for the poor. Article 39A. Equal justice for all. Every election manifesto. Parties basically promise directive principles. Roti, Kapda, Makan. Literally a directive principle promise. They also act as a moral compass for lawmakers. When Parliament makes laws, it should keep these goals in mind. Courts even use them to interpret fundamental rights better. But critics say, without enforcement, they're just empty promises. Sarkar writes nice things but doesn't do them. Common complaint. And honestly, that's a valid point. Implementation is the real challenge. But supporters say, setting ideals matters. Rome wasn't built in a day. Quick recap time. Let's lock in what we learned today. Closed lock. Directive principles equals India's wish list for the government. Found in Part IV, Articles 36 to 51 of the Constitution. Non-justiciable equals courts can't enforce them, but morally binding. 3 types: socialistic, Gandhian, liberal intellectual. All equally important. Real schemes like MNREGA, midday meals are born from these principles. They represent India's journey from a new nation to a just society. Next time you hear a political promise, check which directive principle it is. Coming up next, fundamental duties. What we owe to India. Flag of India. Like, share, and subscribe to Indian Politics Simplified. Jai Hind. Hands pressed together. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more episodes.